Hi everybody, Bullfrog here. In a while since I've done a video, I got several videos on hunting. Hunting season's over now. Got a couple deer that I skinned out. I got a video on it. Got to get it uploaded. I went to the local gun show here, and I just want to show some of y'all that riding gun shows just ain't all about fishing and guns. I picked up a lot of blades going there. I like to buy knives, I buy guns, I buy ammo. I got this knife in particular. It's called the Ontario SPEC 101. I've never seen a video done on this. Every time, I'm starting to watch knife videos, finding out, what people are saying about them. But this particular knife, I picked up at the gun show from a vendor. It was a brand new one in clam packages. I paid $5 for this knife, brand new. It's called the Ontario SPEC 101. This particular knife is 9 inches long total from tip to end. Got a 4-inch blade. I believe this blade has got a satin finish, convex, got a drop point, lanyard hole, micronaut handles, 3 screws each side. Blade itself is 1/4 of an inch. This whole thickness right here is 1/2 an inch. And this knife feels real good in your hand. It's called the, I don't know if y'all can see that. It's actually made in China. It's called the Ontario SPEC 101. Feels good in your hand. It's got a little piece right here. If you'd like to do close work. Actually, this is a good EDC knife. My wife likes it. I'll give it to her. She carries it. It's got this. It's a decent carrying case for it. It's got the snap on it. Got a belt for your belt loop. It's a pretty good sized belt. Got a plastic, I believe that's plastic up in there. Got the tie down hole if you want to tie it down to your equipment or your leg or whatever. It's got a real nice point on it. It feels really good in your hand. It's good for a man or a woman. You really like this knife. I don't even know where you can buy one of these other than at the gun show. One of the vendors was there and he had it. And asked him what he wanted, and got to looking at all his knives, and this one just stuck out and was in the clam package. Well, it didn't come in the box. I figured, yeah, I'll pick that up, get a knife. I figured my wife didn't want it. My son, I'll give it to my son. If he don't want it, I'll keep the thing. It's got a real nice edge on it. I don't know. It's sharp right out of the box. Get it where you can see it there. Straight point. I mean, $5. Where you don't get a knife like this. Thick, heavy. Definitely worth the money you pay. I lost this knife, my wife lost this knife, my son lost it. That my wife gets tired of it. She carried it. She got several knives. She got a lot of Native American knives. She got some she made herself. I'll do a review on them. But we did get a deer with a bow. We got a deer with a rifle. Did some skinning with a knife. I'll do a review on the Avid knife. It's got 2 lights on it. It worked out pretty good. Paid $30 for that at Walmart. I'll do a review on that. This particular knife right here, I was so excited about getting it and the price I paid for it. Also got a neck knife along with the same vendor on this knife, and I paid $3 for it. I'll do a review on that one. It's an Ontario neck knife. I don't know, I'm happy with this knife. It says China on it. So I believe they're making them in China. And Ontario got the, I believe it's Ontario, got the contract making military knives now, so I imagine they might not be making this one anymore. And I have the Ontario RD9 Ranger series, but this knife is really hefty, heavy. I don't know where the balance is on this. There's the balance point. Balance is pretty good. So that's the one. You can find this out there. I believe I'd paid $15, $20 for this knife. What, $5 brand new in a clam package? That clam package in the breeze, I don't care about that. You know, the specs was on it, but it wasn't much more than what was on the knife, you know. Don't tell the measurements or nothing. What it's made, I believe it's 440C, but it's got a satin finish on it. Lifetime, still got the lifetime warranty with it. Don't. When you start getting older, you don't worry about lifetime warranties, you know what I mean? This knife I know will outlast me for what we use it for, you know, but this would even be a good defense knife. You get a zombie coming after you, get out there in the parking lot of Walmart or wherever, you know, you out in the woods, when them zombies come up on you, you know, sticking with this, you be, ah! And one thing you got to watch out is when zombies don't run off with them. You stick them up in them, they might turn around and run, and you done lost this knife. But $5, you know, you ain't gonna miss it that much, you know. But anyhow, thought I'd touch base with everybody, let you know. Still alive, snowing up here in Wisconsin. I moved up here 20-something years ago. They say you get used to the weather, but you don't get used to it. You tolerate it. But, oh, you'll get used to it. It gets cold up here. Don't worry about it. You get used to it. No, you don't. It's just like down in Texas, Louisiana. Folks come down there and they'll be in their cars and have the air conditioning. They're from up north or wherever where it's nice and cool, and come out, get out of their car, and they pass out because it's so hot. And they're in that frozen air conditioning, you know, and they can't get used to that heat. And I don't tell them that. I ain't going to lie to them. You know, you ain't going to get used to it. You got to tolerate it, you know. Eat some hot sauce. That'll keep you going. Drink coffee, eat hot sauce, do whatever. Don't leave that Coca-Cola alone, all that sugar and everything there. That'll get you going. But appreciate y'all taking your time out to check out my video on this knife. I'm really happy about it. I had to share it with you. Go to them gun shows. Riding gun shows, they got knives, they got, you'd be surprised. I mean, a lot of people, you into knives, you don't care about guns. I like it all. I like it all, you know. But a lot of folks, they like knives, they don't care about guns. But you wouldn't think about going to a gun show. It costs $5 to get in, and someone got a veteran's discount, you know, you're a veteran, they'll let you in a couple hours off or whatever. You get a couple hours off, you buy something, you know, participate in vendors or whatever, but which is good, you know. Y'all folks out there that are veterans or serving our country, get out there to gun shows. Check out what's out there. You know, it's all things I hope you're going to be interested in for the people that are serving. You're going to be interested in when you get out. Or the folks that have served, there's something that you fought for this right. You served your country for this right. So enjoy this right. You know, a gun is only as dangerous as the person behind it. And guns is a good thing. You know, it's our Second Amendment. And that's what we all fight for. And, I hope you appreciate this video. If you find this knife out there, if anybody else want to do a review on it, you got one like it, you know something I ain't talked about, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see the review. I have my son search the YouTube channels or whatever and find out what this knife is all about. First time I seen one. I know Ontario's a good company. They've been making knives forever. And let's see what we can do about it. You know, get some of these knives out there that are quality knives that aren't high-end money, and get them out there and make videos on them. I got several guns I want to make videos on. We'll get this going. Y'all have a good day. Bullfrog. One more thing. All the veterans out there, thank you for your service. Welcome home. All the folks out there serving their country, our country, thank you for your service. Be proud. We all love you, and we back you 101%.